Welcome to GreatSafe.com. This is the Adidas Response Pro Clima. Going to give you an idea of the fit and the feel on this glove, and I'm also going to compare it to the finger safe gloves in the Adidas range, and then we can sort of like look at the different sizes and what fits, what feels, and the differences between the two, because the sizing on this glove is very different to other gloves within the Adidas collection. It's made in another factory, hence the issue with the size on it, and there is an issue with the size on it. I started off this morning by trying on a 7.5 in the glove, is what I would have worn in the finger safe models. So I went up to an 8, and even in an 8 I found this is an 8, and this is far too tight for me on the fingers. It is very snug in an 8 on me, so I've gone for a whole size up to get the perfect fit in this glove, and it's so different to any of the finger safe gloves. So yeah, I've gone for the size 8.5 in this Response Pro glove, and it is such a different fitting glove to any of the finger safe gloves. Like I say, this factory do make it's a more of a tailored fitting glove. It's got the same wrist wrap as used on the finger safe gloves and the Response Pro and all the other gloves. So you've got the same wrist wrap, which is exactly the same. There's a slightly larger latex area there than the other gloves. If you compare the catching area from the finger safe gloves, this is the finger safe Ultimate. As you can see, the difference is unbelievable, and certainly the fit is so different as well. This is a 7.5 I've got in the finger safe Ultimate glove, and the fit on it is so different. Just give you a bit of an idea. It's quite big on the fingers. Obviously it's a far bulkier glove because you've got the finger safe spines in it, but I've got room in the end of that 7.5 on the thumb. I've got room on the end of all them fingers there, and that's pretty much my perfect fit. Get a bit of gathering with the latex on this glove. You do with some of the Adidas gloves if you've got a small hand, but that fit on the finger safe in the 7.5 is fine, and I'm in an 8.5 in this, and it's just about right for me. So we would certainly advise go up a whole size in this glove, maybe even a size and a half, but if you want a proper negative fit glove, go for that full size, and you will get the perfect fit. The glove's particularly lightweight. It's not a heavy glove. It's so obviously different to the finger safe gloves because they're a far heavier glove. I put both gloves on. I catch a ball as well, so we can tell you what the latex is like on it as well, and how it grips the ball. So yeah, the sizing is just about right for me. I'm happy with that. This wrist wrap is a nice feature. People like the wrist wrap. It's had good feedback. It's not too bulky, it's not too heavy, but you get a nice fit with that wrist wrap. Just going to take a ball in, and we've got a Champions League ball here, which is the best ball around at the minute. And the latex is not had a pre-wash or anything, and it does grip really nice. The ball's got a slightly different coating on it anyway, but it does feel nice. I definitely recommend a pre-wash though, without any doubt. Do with any goalkeeper gloves, we would all recommend a pre-wash for sure. It's a negative cut again. The glove, they've used material gussets on the glove, which they did on the Response Pro this year. And obviously, like the Response Pro was a little bit baggier down the base of the hand, but this you don't get that. It's just cut a little bit narrower all round, to be honest. So the fit on the glove it's nice. You don't get as much gathering latex there at all. You've got a wrap over thumb on it, which is negative cut as well. It's all negative seams on it. Again, all the finger gussets are all in seam, so it's a tidy finish. But like I say, that catching area is a lot smaller than what it would be, say, on the finger safe or even the Response roll finger gloves as well. So to give you some measurements on the glove as well, because a lot of people have asked for measurements on the glove, and I can kind of look at the size 8, and we can look at the 8.5 and kind of give you an idea on what the different measurements are. The measurement from this is obviously the 8.5. The measurement from the top of the latex to the base there is, we're looking at about 8 centimetres. On the size 8, it's half a centimetre less on here. So you're looking at half a centimetre there. So you're looking at like a 7.5 there. So there's 0.5 centimetre there. And the width of it as well, I've done the width of it as well, and you're looking at 0.5 centimetre around the glove as well, and again with the length as well. So I won't bore you with measuring the glove on video, but you're looking at 0.5 centimetre all the way around. The latex used on this glove is the all-round latex, so it's an all-weather latex, so it's ideal for all-weather conditions, but it is worth bearing in mind you've got this, obviously the Clima backhand, which is going to, you know, let the cold in a lot more than some of the full latex backhand gloves, you know, which is pretty obvious. Obviously it's a lot more flexible once on the hand as well, this glove. It's a particularly flexible glove. It's far more flexible than any of the finger saves, obviously, and it's more flexible than the Response Pro glove, which I reviewed earlier on in the year. So the flexibility is far different as well. But all round it's well worth having a look at. I'm going to give you a little bit of a closer up of the glove now as well. Just taking a look at the backhand there, and then you've obviously got the palm. It's got a breathable Clima palm on it as well, where they've just punched some holes through the latex just to give a bit of breathability to the glove. We will do a play test on this glove later on in the pre-season as well, so we'll take the glove out and we'll give it a play test session where we'll put it through its paces with some goalkeepers we're going to be teaming that with, and we'll give you an idea of how the glove performs on the field and what our feedback is on it. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've got any questions, email me, martin@great-save.com, or one of the team here at greatsave.com, which is orders@great-save.com.